Hello all. Today we will be solving the Mains 2026 PYQ of Physics. And for today, the question is the dimensional formula is provided as half E naught times E square, where E naught is permittivity of vacuum and E is electric field. And the value after multiplying these two is m raised to power a, l raised to power b, t raised to power c. And we have to find the value of 2a minus b plus c. Let's see how to solve this. So here we can write, let's say the final output is a, let me take it as a, and its value is half e naught e square. In terms of dimensions, the constants are of no use. So I can write it as E is equal to E naught E square. Here, the dimension of A is provided in the question, that is m raised to power A, l raised to power B, and t raised to power C is equal to E naught. What is E naught? It is permittivity of vacuum. Any formula that we can remember of it? Yes, there is a formula of E is equal to K Q by R square. This is a formula for electric field. That's the second term. But here, if I expand this K, I will be getting E is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught times Q by R. So here is the epsilon naught. If I remove the constants, I will be getting 1 upon epsilon naught times Q by R square. Now, since I require epsilon naught from here, I can use this as epsilon naught is equal to 1 upon E times Q by R square. So I can write this in place of epsilon naught in the RHS part. So let's solve the RHS part. We have E naught E square in the RHS part. For E naught, the dimension is 1 upon E times Q by R square. I can write E naught in this form. And E square is E square. Now I can cancel these terms, E with the square, and I'm just left with Q times E by R square. Now this E, I cannot substitute it back as KQ by R square, as that will give me E naught also. So I can use electric field is equal to force per unit charge. This formula I can use. If I substitute E by using this formula, I will be getting Q times E by R square times Q. Now this Q and this Q will get cancelled and I will be just left with E by, sorry, I wrote E by mistake. This is F not E. So F by R square. So the dimensions on the RHS is F represent force. So the dimensions of force is M L T minus 2. And dimensions for R represent length. Dimensions of R is L. And square of R, that is L square. So focusing that, the final dimensions we are getting as M raised to power 1, L raised to power minus 1, and T raised to power minus 2. Now, on comparing both sides, I am getting the value of A as 1, B as minus 1, and C as minus 2. Now, putting these values in this formula 2A minus B plus C to calculate the final answer, I will be getting 2 times 1 minus of minus 1 plus minus 2. That's equal to 2 plus 1 minus 2. So the answer is 1. So option 2 is the correct answer for this question. Hope you understood the solution. Thank you for joining.